All right, why do you believe personalization of news can empower readers?
I think news, especially personalized news, can empower readers because when they're just focused on one thing, they get built up confidence and the strength to actually read the news. When you are just reading random news, you don't get like the courage, the desire to read news that you really know about. So when you get to personalized news and news that you actually care about and actually want to read about, it empowers them and encourages them.
All right, so how do you feel about people who think personalized news is useless?
Stupid. I think it's stupid. It's not useless because especially if you're just in one city. If you're in a small city, you're not really gonna care about what's happening in Arkansas, Wisconsin, California. I'm in California myself. I know I moved out to a big city, but you're not really gonna know or care about what's going on in other cities and all that. You want to know what's happening in your city so you can stay safe. Because everybody cares about their safety. And I'm not saying that based off because they don't care about other people, or they just care about themselves. Everybody's gonna care about themselves a little bit more than others. So I think that's why it's not useless.
All right. What made you decide to write about personalized news?
I feel like we needed a change. I feel like we needed a change to get better, and make news great again. We had to make news, worth it, readable. And I feel like personalized news is the way to get that. I'm not gonna lie. And news was starting to die. And you really need to know what's going on in your community to really read the news. I feel like to actually open up the app, start reading. So I feel like it comes off encouragement, confidence, and it gives you the strength.
All right. In your opinion, how does personalized news affect the way that someone acts?
Different. I think they act different. I feel like they act based off what they hear. They're gonna act based off what they read. So based off their reading in their city, say if they're reading the news off, say if there's a serial killer or something in their city, they're gonna act very passive. They're gonna act very passive. They're gonna be going outside. Or say if COVID comes back for a week in their city, they're gonna come outside. They're gonna go groceries. They're gonna put the mask on. They're gonna be really passive. Or say if there's a lottery, at their local gas station, gonna be aggressive to go outside. Go outside, drive their car to the gas station, scratch off their thing, and hopefully win $1 million.
Okay. So how do you feel about people who think direct news is better?
Definition. What do you mean by that?
Like how do you feel about people who think news coming straight from Fox 5 News is better instead of their personalized news?
Why do I think that? Why do I think?
No, what do you think about those people?
Oh, okay. What do I think about it? I don't really think anything about it. I mean, I don't really. It's not like a. If you don't like personality, it's not like a if you don't like personalized news, I don't like you. It's not like a very divided thing. I just think me personally, personalized news way better than Fox, NBC, ABC, stuff like that. I'm not gonna hate you. I'm not gonna dislike you. You're a regular person to me. It's just stuff like that. I'm not gonna try to tear you apart, bring your confidence down because you don't like what I like. It's just I'm just trying to tell you why I think my opinion is better than you guys' opinion. But there's no bad blood. There's no bad blood.
All right. So end.